Today, Intuitive Machines released new images taken moments after its spacecraft touched down on the moon. The Houston-based company developed the lander. It's the first U.S.-made vehicle to make a soft touchdown on the moon in 5 decades. It's also the first commercial spacecraft designed and built by a commercial company to make a soft landing on the moon. Intuitive Machines says all of its instruments are still transmitting data. The company thought Odysseus's batteries would have run out of power already due to its landing on its side. Speaking of the moon, we're getting a better understanding of the Artemis II mission, which would be the first crewed trip to the moon in more than 50 years. My co-anchor Wally Aliou is live tonight from Naval Base San Diego. Hi, Wally.
And I want to tell you a little bit about the USS San Diego, Kimberly. This machine, this big old ship right here, is about 700 feet. Gets about up to 20 knots. It's big enough for 6 helicopter landings. The reason we're here today, though, is this baby right here. That is the Orion capsule. Okay, it's not the real Orion capsule, it's the mock, but it's the same size. It looks just like it. That is what the vehicle that the 4 astronauts who are going up in space next year will be traveling on. They just completed their 11th rehearsal. They went about 60 miles off the coast, and they got the astronauts back to shore safely within a 2-hour self-imposed time limit that they put on themselves. I just got done speaking with the commanding officer of the USS San Diego, Captain David Walton. Captain Walton, how cool is it to be able to host the 4 astronauts here on your ship?
This truly is one of the unique opportunities of a lifetime. This is the first underway recovery test where the astronauts have participated in the live events, and so to bring them out, particularly 2 Navy captains, to be able to bring them back to sea for the first time in several years, absolutely wonderful.
And tell me about San Diegans and how proud we should be here to be able to host an event of this magnitude here.
So the USS San Diego, obviously named for the city of San Diego, just incredibly proud to represent the local communities and everything they do, to bring a multitude of organizations from the San Diego community, whether that's North Island or right here on 32nd Street, that participated in the event and all contributed to the successes we had this last week.
Now let's talk about a little bit of you all's mission here. This is the 11th rehearsal that you guys have went on, and your whole mission is to be able to bring this Orion back to land in under 2 hours to make sure those 4 astronauts are safe.
So the biggest part of the mission is to make sure the astronauts remain safe. The driving goal is 2 hours from the time the capsule splashes down in the Pacific until we have the astronauts under trained medical care in the medical facilities here on board. And then we'll spend several hours after that actually retrieving the capsule and the associated gear that comes down with it.
What are the biggest challenges that you all face doing this and making sure that there's no issues when the real mission comes?
So some of the biggest challenges I believe we're going to face are just going to be the unknowns, whether that's the weather or the time of day. Obviously, driving at night into this type of a mission presents a few more challenges with just everything's harder in the dark. But we conducted these missions in daylight and at nighttime, and every time we were successful.
You have 1 more year to prepare. What's the goal in the next year? What do you all still want to accomplish in the next year?
I think the biggest goal for the next year is just refining any last-minute procedures that NASA wants to codify and get out as just repeatable, so that every time one of the ships goes out and does this, it's the same for the astronauts.
So I actually got the unique pleasure and opportunity to speak with the astronauts themselves, the 4 astronauts who are going aboard the Artemis II mission. One of them, the first black person ever landing on the moon. One of them, the first woman ever landing on the moon. And as we're transitioning here from Black History Month to Women's History Month here in a couple of days, I'm asking them, coming up at 6 o'clock, what it feels like to be that first. That's at 6.